So, 1940s, we are still living in a society in Britain where homosexuality is illegal. And so, because this follows a lot of queer, specifically really lesbian relationships, these women are having relationships that they cannot talk about and are kind of slightly in the shadows. And when things don't go well with these relationships, and you can see from the beginning that Kay is really struggling, there are certain things that can't be voiced. And in one way that's kind of a shared grief, because so many people in the Second World War lost somebody. But at the same time, it's not a grief that she really feels part of, because what she is mourning is not the same and can't be public.
For my character particularly as well, she's a really interesting one because she is sort of entangled in a love triangle with two other women, but she is the one who I think is very constrained by the societal norms at the time, which would very much be that they didn't have the language used to kind of describe these relationships a lot of ways. And I think she's very affected by the expectations of her sex and her gender.
It is a complete different time as well, and getting into that sort of mind space does take a bit of time to just sort of think about all sorts of different factors that would have affected Duncan and his whole situation, whether it is his feelings, his emotions, or his physical being.
Actually, there was no language for it. There was no way that they were able to talk and describe what was going on. And I think that's a lot of it as well, is actually a lot of people, I think, crave that definition, that this is what I am or what I believe or what I feel. And it was really hard because the language that we have now, that I think for them, a lot of people would find really supportive, they didn't have that.
I would just say I think it's quite an important piece, especially with all sorts of different times going on and all sorts of different people in today's society. And I think it's just quite a beautiful piece of theatre as well, because it's very much like it is romance in certain cases. It's got a bit of everything really, and it just is quite enjoyable to act, but also to watch when you're watching partners do different scenes and stuff like that. It's actually really a beautiful play to watch.